What's up, guys? We're looking at WWE 2018 Survivor Series predictions. We've got Paddy, part-time Chris, newcomer Alex.
Hey, Misfits.
Hey, Misfits.
Hey. While we're talking about this, we're going to have a little match. AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar. As of 24 hours ago, this match is no longer on. It's now Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar, but we already sort of had a little thing planned, so whatever. Well, let's start out with a match that we're going to get it out of the way. The Cruiserweights.
Yeah.
Buddy Murphy, Mustafa Ali.
I'm just going to stick with Buddy Murphy's bill. I reckon he retained.
Buddy Murphy retains.
Yeah.
Murphy retains.
In the off chance that it's even on the main show.
On the, yeah.
But yeah, I'll take Murphy.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, like, I can see, like, that the tag team Survivor Series match being one of those wash ones early on, but then it has to be on the pay-per-view because it's a Survivor Series match. Yeah. Buddy Murphy. Well, then let's move straight on to that tag team match. So we got the 5 tag teams versus 5 tag teams, which is going to be a lot going on. So much so that I actually have it all written down here. Team Raw, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. Do they have a team name? Glorious Gable? I don't know. With the Revival, with the B Team, with Lucha House Party and the Ascension. Versus Team SmackDown, which is the Usos. New Day. Sanity. The Good Brothers. And the Colognes. Which is... It's Collins, right? Collins. The Colognes. Los Matadores. What else were they called?
I thought they were gone.
They've gone, they're back, and they're gone, they're back, and they're gone, and back. Anyway, so it's those guys versus those guys. Now, this is one of those ones where it's like once someone gets pinned, that tag team's gone. Tag team's out. Alright, Team Raw, Team SmackDown.
I'm going to go Team SmackDown.
I'm going Team SmackDown.
I'm also going Team SmackDown.
Yeah.
I think Usos and New Day. Two
Yeah.
of the better teams in the entire brand. So
Yeah.
I kind of
It's one of those dangerous ones, though, where it's like the SmackDown tag team division is doing okay, but the Raw tag team division sort of needs a bump, needs a boost. So maybe they might get a win to look stronger going into that. And also, you've got Chad Gable, who mentioned before they didn't have a tag team name, but they make him look strong whenever they get the opportunity.
Yeah, well.
So to give him a major pinfall in this Survivor Series match could be the way to do it. Not changing my prediction, though.
He's always been a talent, Gable. Mate, really underutilized. You know,
Ready, willing, Gable.
They could go that way, but I just don't see SmackDown losing this one.
Oh man, he should buy you dinner first, right? You just got the cock, Lesnar. Are you AJ or Brock?
I'm AJ. So much lag.
Yeah.
So much lag.
I don't think he wanted to kick out of that match.
I did want to kick it out. I do want to kick it out.
3 seconds wasn't long enough.
Look.
And we all know that Brock Lesnar's famous for his like roll-up pins.
Yeah. We'll go.
A rematch. Hit the rematch one. Okay, so the thing is that whatever. Bar versus Author. Authors of Pain are winning. Wait, is that what I think? I think the Authors of Pain. Because of the reason I said before, that the Raw tag team guys need to look strong.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that one. 2 weeks ago, they won the title.
Yeah.
They haven't had a chance to prove themselves on the main roster yet.
Sorry,
Survivor Series.
is there an interrupt? Can we just look at Paul Heyman there for a second and how like waxy dead he looks?
I'm just looking at that hourglass figure.
It's an hourglass figure because you could just stare at it for hours.
He was really titulous, if you ask me.
Yes. Okay. Sorry to cut you off. Back to where you were before.
Yeah, perfect opportunity, you know, Survivor Series, one of the big 4 pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Perfect opportunity for Authors of Pain, get a big victory here.
Yeah.
I just don't like the bar. Big Show joining them has been a disaster. Maybe, you know, Big Show will have one of his famous, you know, face back to heel, face turn,
He's-
you know,
I
4
hate him
times
as a
in one
face.
match, and
Gentle Giant is the worst giant.
yeah,
Disagreeing with both of you. I'm going with the bar. I said it last time. Ooh,
Yeah?
Yep.
And that's your reason? Because you said
I
last time?
know last time I lost when they
gonna
versed the
skip
New
the rest of
Day,
this.
but I'm going with the bar.
just ride that.
I like the Big Show. Big Show's good.
Joey, I like the bar. Author's Pain are going to win, but I really like the bar. In particular, since watching like Celtic Warrior workouts, you see Sheamus just being Sheamus. He's such a lovable dude. You know, he's such a good guy. But the Authors of Pain are too strong.
Well, we've backed, you know, Team SmackDown in the other tag match.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, this one is your Team Raw.
Raw. Yeah. Yeah, so if we're looking at like the scorecard, then by this point, for me, it would be 1-1.
True.
Yeah. So
Sorry,
for you, it
Chris.
would be
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
He's all Team SmackDown at the moment.
And Team SmackDown.
Oh no, I'm taunted. It's my second time playing this game. The first time I didn't play it. I just launched it just to check if it worked. The next match, what is it? Well, let's look at the talk about Women's Survivor Series match then.
Yep.
And this is another one of those ones where, sorry, I'm chasing the games. It was lag.
At least you didn't get rolled up like. At least you didn't get rolled up like
So we'll
me.
point out that this is on easy difficulty, and that we're getting slaughtered.
Yeah, well, I
I've
didn't
never-
pass the training level yet. Your turn. Well, I was too busy thinking about all the people in this match because this next one is Mickie James, Nia Jax, Tamina, Natalya, and Ruby Riott with Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, and Sarah Logan also there.
Yeah.
Versus Team SmackDown being Carmella, Naomi, Sonya Deville, Asuka, and mystery fifth person, which
So we don't know that one yet.
or has to either be Mandy Rose or Nikki Cross.
For people who don't know, Becky Lynch out of the match against Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Suffered a concussion on Raw. Yeah, so we don't really know who that fifth member is, do we?
Don't know. I'm hoping Nikki Cross. I love Nikki Cross. I think Team SmackDown are going to win. I think that's a pretty bold one, especially when you got Nia and Tamina being like the big, destroying everybody people that they are. But I think Asuka needs to start to re-establish dominance, and Asuka will be a force in the match. And I think, yeah, SmackDown win it.
Now I'm gonna go Raw.
Of course.
I say SmackDown, I mean Raw.
Allow me to change
No,
Chris's mind on this
I
one
go-
because I think I have a really good point on this
Okay.
match.
All right, let's
Yeah,
hear it.
Let's hear it.
With Team Raw, if you look at the list, there's I think one face, the rest are heels.
Yep.
You look at the history of Survivor Series, teams full of heels never work out.
So just
There's
yeah,
always dissent.
just again, I've got notes here because there's just so much going on with this pay-per-view. So many people, so many people that aren't currently slated for any matches, but are probably going to be on it. AJ Styles is probably going to make an appearance somehow. Baron Corbin, Kurt Angle, most definitely make some sort of impact or appearance. So that's why I've got all these notes here. You know, I'm not just slacking off today. Yeah, Natalya's the only face there. Yeah, with all them heels, healing it up.
And the history of Survivor Series never works out.
Yeah, whenever there's all those heels, then there's definitely, it's like a powder keg, and it's only a matter of time before things break down, or people turn on each other, or people just get enough of it and just walk away.
Yeah.
So I'm going SmackDown for that reason, and you're going
SmackDown.
SmackDown, and you're going for Raw.
I'm going for Raw.
That's why
Still
you
didn't
lose all
change
the
his
time.
mind.
No, I just reckon, even though you say that back in the history and all that heels never win, but this time heels are gonna win.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
Okay, well, what about in the the male SmackDown? The male. So what about in the male Survivor Series 5-on-5 match? Let's look at Team Raw, led by Braun Strowman with Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, my man. along with Finn Balor,
That matter.
Finn Balor, and Bobby Lashley, and I assume Leo Rush will be hanging around there doing whatever, and Baron Corbin will be walking because Baron Corbin's the manager, captain, but can't wrestle, whatever.
Yeah.
So again, just another one where there's people everywhere just doing God knows what. Versus SmackDown, which is going to be The Miz, Shane McMahon, Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio Jr., and Samoa Joe. With, as far as I know, nobody else there. But, you know, they might just throw some people in there for the hell of it, because why not? I think SmackDown are going to... No, Team Raw. No, okay, here's the thing. It's either going to go one or two ways. Braun Strowman is going to destroy everybody, and it's going to be the Braun Strowman show, and Raw will win. Or it's going to be like Miz is going to win this one, because he pretty much got shafted recently, right? With the Best in the World tournament, he made it through the finals and then injured himself and couldn't compete. I have a feeling that SmackDown might win this, and Miz might be an important part in that. This might be the start of a Miz face turn, leading to a Miz Daniel Bryan WrestleMania match. So I'm going to say SmackDown for that reason, even though like 30 seconds ago I thought Raw.
You made up a really good point right there. I was going to go Raw too.
Did I change your mind?
You did change my mind.
I just accomplished what newcomer Alex couldn't. Yeah, okay, cool. What other reasons?
Yeah, I agree when you say Miz. It's going to be a Daniel Bryan Miz WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
What about you, Alex? By the way, well done on doing better than both of us have.
Well,
Hey, Alex, I've been playing this non-stop at my house.
This is the first time playing this edition,
Oh.
so if I win it, I'll take great pride. I'm gonna have to disagree with both you guys.
Just after we complimented you.
Team Raw all the way. I actually see Braun Strowman going out early in the match.
Yep.
Surprisingly, something going on there with Baron Corbin. Like, obviously, Team Raw needs to win for Braun to get another chance at Raw, and that's the only option that I can see Raw going with. A rematch. Everyone wants to see it. It was a goddamn mess at Saudi Arabia. They needed to fix that.
But he took 5 F5s.
So
no one has ever done that before.
But I just think the main problem with this match I see is, where's Elias? I was really upset with Bobby.
Heyman. Where is Elias?
I was really upset with them going with Bobby Lashley over Elias. I think Elias should have been in this match. He's been so hot right now. He's best face turn I've seen.
When he called Child Protective Services on
He's gold. So I'm disappointed in that. I'm disappointed in Shane McMahon being in the match too.
yeah.
Another mess in Saudi
Coast
Arabia.
to coast, and that's probably
Yeah.
what we'll see. Do you think Kurt Angle might come in and play a bit of havoc? Maybe Kurt Angle will cause the Raw team to lose.
Maybe, he could have finally been fed up with all the. Oh no.
You did it.
Yeah, he could play a part, but
Fed up in general.
I just see. Definitely, I can't see McIntyre getting pinned. Dolph is fantastic at these Survivor Series matchups. He'll last. So it's Team Raw for me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we put together good points, and maybe I might go. No, Team SmackDown. So let's talk about the. We've got a couple of.
I'm going to Suplex City,
belts.
by the way.
Oh no! Free trip.
You know what comes
We got a
after
couple
that.
of.
Sorry.
That's alright. We got a couple of title matches coming up now. So the first one, Seth Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura. Not for the title, but title holders. We've got obviously the IC champion in Seth versus the United States champion in Shinsuke. Here's the thing: Seth Rollins always wins, and Shinsuke hasn't done much for a long time. So that's a hard thing to look at, because you're thinking, if you're gonna go, okay, WWE are in a comfort holding pattern where Seth always wins, and Shinsuke's just disappeared for so long. But I think it's time to give Shinsuke a little bit of momentum and give him a win. So I think he might win. It might be a dirty win like we see from his heel character, but I think Shinsuke will take it. Dean Ambrose might come into play as well. Another example of a superstar that's there, but it hasn't got a match on, but will probably play a part.
Well, I think no doubt Ambrose gets involved. He's going to cost Rollins his match.
He just kicked out of the Stars Clash.
He kicked him.
Yeah,
I'm actually taking it to him.
You are doing very well.
You're better than me. I'm gonna go with you guys as well. I'm gonna go Shinsuke. Yeah. Because I reckon the same thing. Dean Ambrose is gonna come in. For sure.
Cool. Well, that's an easy one.
Yeah.
We're all straight on board with that.
Yeah.
On to the next title match, which let's talk about Brock Lesnar then. Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan. Oh, wouldn't it be great if Daniel Bryan wins? I'm gonna say Brock Lesnar because you just can't bet against Brock. But it would be so good if Daniel Bryan wins. I think it's gonna be like Daniel Bryan's gonna put up a hell of a match. Brock Lesnar is probably gonna limp out of there, or he will struggle to get out of there. Daniel Bryan will get him in submission after submission. He'll target body part after body part, just wear him down. But eventually, Brock is just gonna slam him and take that win. Chris.
I am wearing the Daniel Bryan shirt.
Yeah, well, I'm wearing a Danny DeVito shirt.
Oh, there you go.
That's,
I'm gonna go Brock. Same thing. Yeah, I don't see Daniel Bryan in that match at all.
what do you think? Oh no!
But if it was AJ Styles, I
thought
would
it
have
was
picked
fine.
AJ Styles for that match.
I think I went Raw last time, so I'll... I'll go safe pick. I'm going to go with Brock. Yeah, I
Don't bet against Brock.
don't bet against Brock.
Well, I mean, Paul Heyman's already spoiled the result. He came out and told everybody that's a spoiler. So,
Well, there you go.
way to break kayfabe,
I,
Paul.
I've never been one to doubt the great Paul Heyman. So Brock it is.
Yeah.
No.
Cool.
No!
What's happening?
What is it? Take it.
Well, if it's going to be anything like today's going to be, Brock is just going to take it easy. Rematch! While
Eventually we'll-
while we're rematching this, let's move on to the final one, which I hope is going to be the main event because women always deserve to main now. Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. Ronda Rousey wins this. No question.
No question. Ronda Rousey.
I'm gonna go Charlotte.
May I ask why?
May I ask why? Wait, may I first do this? What? And then may I ask why the hell?
Because if Becky Lynch picks... You know how she had her in SmackDown that... Becky Lynch played SmackDown? Yeah, it's SmackDown. That's right.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. Well, Becky Lynch had to pick a pick.
Right, yeah, where she wore up and
Yeah,
down the
I can
Iconics
see
were
that,
there, and
nice,
Asuka's,
everyone there.
pick me, I am ready.
She picked Charlotte. She reckons Charlotte's gonna beat Ronda Rousey. I reckon. So let's just go Charlotte for a win. It might happen. Maybe.
I don't understand how this minigame works.
If the match was still Becky, there's no way Becky loses there. Like she was the biggest draw in the company. Like these last few weeks, like she was on fire. Like
On fuego. Yeah, I don't know how this game works.
I play this game like.
everything Becky did was gold.
What is this contraption? Oh, the pictures, they're moving. Okay. This game is a lot more friendly. Let's just chill out with some radical skating, brah. Ride.
How legendary is this
Do
game?
you know how this game?
Seems awesome. Oh, sees. Back up. Okay, that's all. Ronda Rousey's going to win that one. That was the last one we came to. Before we won that match against Brock Lesnar, that wasn't recorded because the game capture stopped. But we all took a turn and we all won. But this game capture crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, what do you guys want to do for losers? Because if there's only going to be one winner, so everyone else is loser. So last time we had Chris flossing in Melbourne. We got some videos of that. I'll throw some of those right now.
Thanks.
So what would you like to do for punishments this week?
I just think, you know, to reenact the old
Kurt
Kurt
Angle.
Angle, Steve Austin Attitude Era, you know, where he gets doused in with the milk truck.
Okay, we could have a suggestion. We could have
Alright, it's
I'll go
cemented.
with that.
So again, just to clearly say that, it's going to be a combination of Stone Cold, sculling those brewskis, while Kurt Angle milk gets... Not Kurt Angle's milk. Unless he's lactating at the moment. I don't know.
He's-
While they get doused with milk.
I kind of want to lose.
I kind of want to lose as well. And you know what? This could be a good opportunity for Chris to finally complete his chili punishment if all that milk's going to be around. But until then, if you got anything to say about our picks, predictions, almost said dicks, or just our gameplay skills in general, leave a comment. And as always, like the video, click subscribe if you don't already, share it around. It's always fun to do that. Alex, thank you for coming. Look forward to
Great
seeing
to
you
be
around
here.
again.
Thanks, Misfit.
Thank you.
Chris, anything to say?
See you, Misfit. Hit that subscribe button. And like.
Like, subscribe, hit the notifications. Those are our picks. Let us know below what your ones are. Be there for this motherfucker.